Okay, so this is the last part of our formalities, and what at this point, I'd like to invite our fearless and dauntless leader, Wayne Fitzsimmons, to come up to introduce the Pearcey Medal and tell us all about the medalists this year.
Thanks, Jordan. I know it's getting late in the evening. So what are the criteria for being selected as the Pearcey Medalist by your peers? The Pearcey Medal is a prestigious annual award. It recognises an individual who has a distinguished lifetime of achievement and contribution to the development and growth of the industry in Australia. The medalist is also one of the Pearcey Hall of Fame inductees, as you've heard earlier. They are selected using a secret ballot process, highly automated of course, involving all past medalists and our State Pearcey chairs. The Pearcey Medal and Hall of Fame awards are very much recognition of personal efforts. They are honouring the endeavours, dedication and outstanding contributions of individuals to Australia's and the world's ICT industry and research. And all these words are taken from our website. However, we made one exception tonight in awarding the medal to two brothers, Aidan and David Tudor. Let me explain why, and to introduce their story, I would now ask you to watch this short video.
We started this business 30 years ago, and back then when it was just Aidan and I, it was really tough. We did what had to be done, even if that meant wearing multiple hats, late nights, or in our case, catching the overnight bus to Melbourne to save money on airfares so we could grow our business interstate. We'd get dressed in our tracksuits, have our work with us on the bus, and we'd get changed in the public toilets as we arrived. So as we celebrate over 30 years in business, we decided to take a trip down memory lane to reflect back on our journey as founders. So we're getting the overnight bus to Melbourne, just like old times. So this was our office on the way to Melbourne. We had to reduce costs wherever we could. And
we took risks. And there are some very profound decisions we made along the way that we backed ourselves on.
I mean, we were the first ones to build a data centre in Sydney. Back then, people didn't know what data centres were.
Cloud and cyber security. If we hadn't taken that risk, I think we would not be who we are today.
But it's not just us that made it happen. We brought on the best, brightest, smartest individuals to help us along the way.
But they'll never know about the hamburger and fries at Goulburn.
I always remember that was the best part of the trip. Burgers at the Big Merino. But really from the beginning, for us, customer experience was at the heart of what we did, and it really became our purpose.
And it does take longer than you think.
I've had this quote in my wallet since I was a uni student, and it reads, "Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Talent or not, nothing is more common than unsuccessful people with talent. Genius or not, unrewarded genius is almost a proverb." Our company purpose from the very beginning, from those very early bus trips, has been to make a difference in markets that are underserved and overcharged. And that's still our purpose today.
You think about it, David, we're two Australian brothers with our personal savings have built up a business through hard work, belief that we can make a difference for our customers.
We just kept reimagining our business. Our story is one of persistence against incredible odds. And much like those early bus trips, I think our story is just beginning.
Well done. So the flag flying on the top of the bus was symbol of something. Let me now put a little historical perspective to their story. David and Aidan founded Macquarie Telecom in 1992, and it was recently renamed, as mentioned earlier, to Macquarie Technology Group. They've guided its development to become a fully integrated carrier, supplying voice, mobile, data networks and managed hosting solutions to business and government. Macquarie Group is a major provider to government whose customers include the ATO, In recognition of Macquarie Telecom Group's focus on customer experience, David was awarded the CEO of the Year at the World Communications Awards in 2020, while Macquarie Telecom Group was also awarded the Best Customer Experience of the Year. David is responsible for overseeing the general management and strategic direction of the company and is actively involved in the company's participation in regulatory issues. He also disclosed, or Aidan disclosed, he's not too involved with industry associations, he's too busy. He was previously a director of, this is David, was a director of the Service Providers Industry Association, so that makes a lie of that. He's a member of the Australian School of Business Advisory Council and the Australian Government's B20 Leadership Group. David holds a Bachelor of Commerce degree from the University of New South Wales. He received the Australian Telecommunication Users Group highest award in 2011, the Charles Todd Medal, and we heard about Charles Todd and his role in the video we saw earlier. Over the last 2 decades, David has championed telecommunications regulatory issues and strived for more competitive outcomes to benefit Australian customers. Aidan is Managing Director and co-founder of Macquarie Data Centres. He's co-founder of Macquarie Telecom Group and has been a director since 1992. The two brothers started in that year, and Aidan was 20, I think. He's the Managing Director of Macquarie Hosting, with a focus on business growth, operational efficiency, cybersecurity, and customer satisfaction. He's been responsible for the strategy and execution of a $60 million investment in Telecentre 2. As the former CEO of Macquarie Telecom, Aidan played an integral part in the strategy and direction of the hosting business since its state-of-the-art data centre, the Telecentre, opened in 2001, as well as being instrumental in the development of Macquarie's data networking strategy. He holds a Bachelor degree of Commerce from University of New South Wales. The company encourages study of cybersecurity through university scholarships, as well as running a university graduate program within their Security Operations Centre and Hosting Management Centre. At present, over 200 of their staff are AU Gov cleared. I must also point out that the Macquarie Technology Group have been long-term supporters of the Pearcey Foundation, especially in New South Wales, much the same as Richard has done, been long-term supporters of our foundation. We've heard more of Aidan's background this evening when our MC did the fireside chat, and we look forward to learning some of their magic after their award presentations. Let me conclude my remarks by noting that these two brothers grew up in Sydney and both were educated at UNSW. All I can establish about their personal interests is that David's an avid reader and Aidan is a sailor, someone after my own heart, and they lived in the eastern suburbs. I would hope you now understand why we presented the medal to both of these lads, and it's my privilege to invite David and Aidan to the stage to present them with the 2023 Pearcey Medals and certificates. Thank you. This is a bit awkward, but this is a big deal, so. There we go. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, thank you. This is the best part of the year for me, right?
And us too.
Thanks very much, Aidan. Now, Aidan's going to say a few words.
I'll say a few words. No, thank you. Let me start by saying how proud and humble I am to accept this prestigious award on behalf of myself and David. I think it's a testament to the journey that we've both been on for the last 30 years, and it's a reflection that We must be doing a lot of things right to be up here on stage tonight. From our origins back in 1992, where we were a telecoms company taking on the monopolist of the day with its deep pockets and over 10,000 employees, just the two of us embarked on a journey that not only would drive deregulation in here, but it would lead us to go from telecoms to being much more as a technology company, building data centres, then securing the data that reside into it, e-security, now the trendy title of cybersecurity, and of course, cloud computing. One of the things I'm most proud of, and I know David shares this, is how we've been able to bring so many great people on the journey with us, some fantastic leaders, something like 500 people across Australia who are part of the business. We wouldn't be who we are today, and some of them are on one of the tables here today. We wouldn't be who we are today without their great support and the work that they and their colleagues do to make Macquarie who it is today. I want to also recognise the Pearcey Foundation. It's 25 years of fantastic work, and of course to Wayne himself for being there, leading it the way every year and championing ultimately the great things, or the things that make Australia great. I think as a nation we often overlook recognising achievement. We either accept it as, well, so it should be, or we just don't have time for it. We're too busy doing other things. So I think the great work that the Pearcey Foundation does to make sure that we elevate the great work we do here, whether it's the Entrepreneurial Awards earlier in the night, the Hall of Fame, or the medals, and not only this year, but of course all the years before us. I'd also like to just sort of say, Wayne, we bring together a room where I go, there's so many friends here in this room, so many of you that I know well, that I've known for year after year, so a big thank you to them. And of course, I'm also going to extend the thank you to my wife, Meg, and I'm sure David the same to his wife, Liz, who is here tonight. Thank you very much for supporting us. There are definitely times where we eat into our family life and our personal life, maybe bring a bit of those frustrations home at times, so thank you for supporting us. So on that note, thank you very much, and well done, David. Thank you.
Would you like to take your box?
Absolutely. Thank you.
And your righto. Thanks.
Okay, so we came together tonight to recognise and to celebrate our Pearcey Entrepreneur Award recipients, our Hall of Fame inductees, and our Pearcey medalists. Congratulations to each of you, and thank you for doing the remarkable things that you do. That is what makes you the true wealth of our nation. One more round of applause for all our award recipients tonight. So tonight the proceedings have been recorded and many photos have been taken. We will make these all available in the coming weeks via the Pearcey website and our YouTube channel. On that YouTube channel, you'll find our orations, Australia 4.0 sessions, and a variety of other discussions and events over the years that may be of interest to you or to someone you know. I remind you, Pearcey is an all-volunteer charity, and we couldn't keep doing what we do without your support, engagement, and encouragement. Thank you for all that you do for us. And thank you for being such great dinner companions this evening. Please stay to enjoy the company and the refreshments. And I couldn't leave the stage tonight without one final thank you to Karen Nelson, our event manager, without whom we couldn't make this all work. So that's it. That's a wrap, folks. Thanks very much. Enjoy the drinks and the refreshments and the good company.